Do you ever take a shit so big you think you're in shape afterwards? You stand up, you're like, I think I have a six-pack now. Oh, you do 2 squats, or you do 1,000 squats a day? I do 1. I have 2 kids. You're not supposed to have favorites, but I like my son more. And he's just better. I don't know. It's cool, I'm just recording a thing, but you want to talk about some shit or whatever? First, oh God, I had this great plan. I come up here, you yell some shit. It wasn't me. It was for sure you. She's telling you to shut up, your feet are up, your nachos are empty, you look like you ate some before you came here too. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna put your feet down, you're gonna shut the fuck up, and we're gonna do the rest of this show. Hello. You ever take a shit so big you think you're in shape afterwards? I don't think I can follow myself now, to be honest. My family's not super religious, but my extended family is. And last Christmas, we had like 30 people at my house, and my aunt and uncle brought a birthday cake for Jesus like you do. And we sang happy birthday to Jesus, you know? We're like, happy birthday to Jesus. Happy birthday to Jesus. And afterwards, my 5-year-old's looking around, he goes, Dad, which one of them's Jesus? We took him to see Santa, and my daughter, Santa's like, what do you want for Christmas? And she's like, roller skates, which is cute. My son goes, another penis. I was like, did you get that off your mom's list? What do you mean another penis, buddy? You haven't even used the first one yet. And he's like, I have a plan. My son's the best. We were walking, we saw a crazy person talking to himself. They were just walking down the street muttering, like, applesauce, iPhone 3. My son's like, Dad, I think that's Venom. And he swears a lot. I don't care, I think it's funny. But he got in trouble because he's in kindergarten, and they were supposed to make their class guess their favorite TV show with one hint. And the hint he gave was, who's the motherfucker that lives in the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants, yeah. My daughter tells on him for swearing. She's like, Dad, Rowan just said motherfucker. I'm like, bitch, so did you. She's like, it doesn't count because I was just copying him. Which is the same thing I say when I listen to Tupac. Pac says motherfucker also, you know. I have no friends, and the only people I ever get to hang out with are the parents of my kids' friends, which makes me a bad parent. Like, my daughter will be like, Dad, Kinsley hit me, and I'm never talking to her again. And I'm like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. but Kinsley's dad has a boat. So you're gonna have to let that shit go. My wife wants to homeschool my kids because I think it's a bad idea because she's dumb as shit, man. I don't think she is. She's beautiful, just stupid, you know what I mean? You can't be both. Like, I'm sure you're very smart. Did you get a mid-show standing ovation? No? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you 2 stories with my wife, and we'll see, okay? I was reading, and I was like, oh my God, babe, it says the US kills 7 billion chickens a year for food. And she was like, oh my God, how many million is that? I was like, what do you mean? She goes, well, how many million is 7 billion? I was like, I don't understand the question. It turns out my wife thought billion was a made-up amount. She thought billion was the same as like a gazillion or monogamy or whatever. On MLK Day, my kids asked, like, what was Martin Luther King Day? What is it for? And my wife was like, okay, there was a time in our country's history where white people weren't very good to black people, but then this girl got on a bus and her name was Anne Frank. And do you want her to homeschool your kids? No. I was like, why do you want to homeschool them? She goes, I'm afraid of school shootings. I was like, if my kids never leave the house, there will be a homeschool shooting. And the teacher's gonna die first. I'm my wife's second husband, which makes her a rescue. She was not. She came from a rough home, and she's doing well. But if you meet her, let her smell your hand first, so she can just get comfortable. I just had to lose some weight because during sex, my wife started waking up. Let me clarify. She was awake when it started. We like to role play. We do this one role play where I'm less of an asshole and she has a job. Whenever we have sex, it's tough because she wants me to make out with her like really aggressively and passionately, like, "Ugh." And she wants me to touch her gently, like it's a flower. So I'm like, it's like the adult version of this. My wife has an Amazon problem. Yeah, she'll buy fucking anything. She spent $80 to get me a cordless jump rope. Yeah, she spent $80 for 2 sticks. She just got us a heated toilet seat. No! I don't want to sit where it feels like a trucker has been for 2 hours. We got a water flosser. Those are aggressive. Have you used these? Yeah. Wait, here's what I do. Here's the trick. I tap myself on the back of the head so I know it's coming. My son was with me at a show, and My son was with me at a show, and he heard me tell that joke. And afterwards, he goes, "Hey, Dad, when you do the water flosser thing, you should say you pull it out of your mouth too early and it goes everywhere on your face." I was like, "You're a goddamn genius!" All right, I'm Adam Norwest. Thank you very much.